Everybody, welcome back to another man's point of view with your host, Barry on one and
Willie P, yo, doing my thing.
And today, we sitting back talking about responsibilities and how it affects you growing up and how you had to be responsible for your siblings, how you had to be just responsible. And how did it make you? Did it make you a better person? Did it make you more responsible with your own children? How did it make you as a person? So that's what we're talking about today on our show, Another Man's Point of View.
Hey, you remember, I don't know about, well, I was born in the 70s.
Yeah.
And I know at the time when we was going to school, we had to take these certain tests, right?
Yeah.
And so the certain tests you got to take is to find out where you at
academically. Exactly.
Where your understanding is throughout the school year. So, hey, there was times, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. There was times I didn't get that assignment. I didn't give a fuck. There's a lot of people out there that can relate. I ain't give a fuck either. But there was this time that I took shit serious and I read the directions in the assignment. And I was like, the fuck? They asking me some simple shit. Real simple stuff. They said, hey, you know what? Tell us, I can't really tell you verbatim how it went, but the question basically was, tell us about what experience in your life made a difference. It was something in that context.
Yeah.
And I was like, I understand this assignment. You know, I'm going through some things right now, but, you know, shit. I made a change. So, what happened was, I just wrote about an experience that was real. I thought I wrote about an experience with my family members.
Okay.
And one day, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. It was a time I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah. And I'm hanging out with my brother and my relative, and we was chilling. And
Where Brooklyn at? Brooklyn at?
Yeah. So, we was playing outside, little kids. I'm like maybe about 8. My brother's like 6. My cousin's like 7.
Okay.
So we played outside in projects in New York, right?
Okay, yeah.
You know, me and my brother, we played hide and seek out there in projects and shit. And, we find each other. But these slick motherfuckers went up to the top of the building and started dropping bottles on people.
Oh,
right?
That's some cold shit right there.
Man, I don't know nothing because I'm over there, a kid looking for my brother. Hey, man, because I grew up with my father. He's a strict disciplinarian.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, yo, man, whatever happened to you happened to your brother.
Exactly.
If your brother ain't here when you get here, then what the fuck you doing over here? Go find out where your brother at.
Yeah, you better be with
because you gonna be with. Because I'm going to whip your ass. And
exactly.
my father, and he followed through with that. And that's some real serious shit. I laugh about it, but that's how my pops is. He gone. I love him. I wish he was here.
Oh, yeah, man.
But,
pops.
But the experience was, hey, man, I couldn't find him. I find out that the neighbor in the building tells my pops, hey, man, there's your boy and this other, high young guy dropping bottles on people. Off the roof. Is that your son? So I get a call off the top.
Dropping bottles on people, y'all.
I used to live on the 7th floor.
Yeah.
My pops came down to the 1st floor, grabbed me up. Where's your brother at? I don't know, man. I don't know, Pop. Man. Boom. Dragged me upstairs. And, no. I went upstairs. He didn't drag me up there. He was coming downstairs. He didn't drag me. I'm exaggerating. My father comes down. Okay, I'm gonna pick that. My father comes down, asks me where my brother at. I said, I don't know. They took off. I don't know. I'm trying to find him. Well, you know what? Come upstairs. I go upstairs. Lo and behold, who upstairs is my brother and my relative, my cousin, right? Find out they over there dropping bottles on people, right? My aunt said, my pop mad at me because he's like, hey man, You supposed to be with your brother and you ain't over here with your brother.
Exactly.
So what is the problem? Man, hey, you know, a little kid, I'm crying because I already know I'm about to get my ass whipped. I got my ass whipped that day. But my cousin was saved from getting his ass whipped. My mother said this. She said, hey, you know what? Just take mom and you deal with him. You know, and we'll deal with us. Man, me and my brother got our ass tore up. And I learned from that experience. This is where it's a cold lesson to learn about responsibility growing up in a rough area. Like, you know, no matter where you at, you say you from New York, you from Brooklyn, New York, you may be from Compton, you may be from Watts, you may be from Beaufort, I mean, you know, Egypt, or in the bottoms of Africa, or the coldest part of the Antarctica in Poland, eating seals. But if you are given the opportunity to be responsible, I think that's a phrase. Is that the right word? The opportunity to be responsible. Because everybody is given the opportunity to be responsible. It's like choices and chances.
Exactly.
You know? And if you don't want to be a responsible person, that means you're a careless person and nobody's going to give a fuck about you. And you got everything that you got coming to you because you're careless. But when you start taking responsibility, then you start seeing the benefits of what you got coming. Whether you atheist, you don't believe in God, whatever. Yeah. But if those that believe in God, hey man, these are blessings.
Yeah, exactly.
These are true blessings. And you use those blessings responsibly.
Yeah, exactly. You know? Like it says, what does strong character mean? And strong character is helping your child become a responsible person. You know what I'm saying? So
that's real.
If you're teaching your child to be responsible and a responsible citizen to better further them as a person, you know what I'm saying? Character is a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have character, man, you're not gonna go anywhere.
It's like the further they growth process.
Yeah, the growth process, exactly.
We have to grow. It's a process.
It's a process.
Of learning. Yeah.
So, how was your process?
So I tell you, to segue to the point about the lesson I learned, and see when I took that test, like most people did during our age. Yeah, exactly. I'm quite sure most people do too still. But my age, I know most people go through it still, but I went from just a basic English class to getting prepped up to college prep English.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just for the essay you wrote.
Yeah, and I think I just got that point just because at the time I wrote it, I was in like 11th, 12th grade. Mm-hmm. About 11th grade. I was out here in California. And at Batson High School, so there wasn't too many black people over there. But for a black person to write something like that, probably amazed them. Yeah. And so, this dude got potential.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and you know, it goes deep.
How did it make you feel? Did it make you want to become a writer? Did it?
It inspired me for a minute.
Yeah,
it inspired me because I started going to write. You know, my mother is the one that inspired me. Yeah, and she always wrote like this is one thing I wrote in elementary school. They had us. You know how they usually had you draw some paintings, you put them on the gate, and you get the first prize, exactly. And write something, and write something, and then it gets posted on the fence. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is poetry day. Yeah, exactly. So I got first poetry. But during the time I grew up, hey man, this is deep. This goes like from responsibility to prejudice to racism to hey, look, you know what?
Yeah, all that falls in line with us. You know what I'm saying? Because when we get a spark in us and it inspires us to become something in life, like you're looking further, you look deeper into like becoming a writer or becoming a director or anything in life, and then life has shut you down on it like you're not good enough. But then in that same breath, they're taking all your ideas that you had and you find it in Hollywood and all this. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, that plays a major role in everything, in every aspect of our lives. Like I didn't have a father to be on my ass. I had a mother to be on my ass. You know what I'm saying? And my mom on me. I have the values that my mom instilled in me right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I still, even though I talk to my mom all the time, it's like I'm like a male version of her.
Okay.
One thing I had to do is conquer certain fears. Like I wanted to experience this life. I wanted to see things and go places and do a lot on this planet right now while we still here. So I can't wait for that. I want to do it now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah.
that's the difference between going further with what I like to do in life. You know what I'm saying? But man, I have nothing but admiration and respect and show nothing but the most utmost gratitude to my mom, because that's what we had to look forward to, being responsible and taught us responsibility.
Oh yeah. For real.
I didn't have no father to teach me this because there was no father around. My stepfather was there, but
hey, you think about the responsibility a mother has. That's deep. She's responsible not just for herself but her children.
Her children, and to make
sure they are
fed,
nourished, and all that,
and mentally they're developed.
Yeah,
that's deep. Do you feel today's mothers are like our mothers?
Today's mothers are like our mothers. I don't really know, because I really haven't run into today's mothers. Today's mothers is like younger mothers to me, right?
What I mean by that, as far as being responsible for, I can say that. I can say they are. I see a lot of them are. You have that percentage and that ratio of parents.
Okay, I feel you on that thing. If you go that way, I can feel you on that. Because regardless of the statistic, it's going to rationalize.
Exactly.
It's going to even out. It's going to be more or less.
Yeah, it's going to be basically on how you were raised.
Yeah.
If you was raised and your parent was there and they nurtured you and they was there for you and they listened to you and they nurtured your cries and all that, then you'll be like that to your children.
Yeah.
But if you didn't have that, sometimes you don't be that way. But then when you don't have that, you tend to be that way. Like in my situation, I didn't have a father, so I made sure I'm gonna be there for mine. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I made sure I was gonna be there for mine. So whatever situation was going, man, I'm gonna be there for my children. I'm not gonna not be there. Bring me to another topic too. You be following this? Oh, that's
What does strong character mean?
Help
your child become a responsible citizen. Wow, that's deep stuff. How you gonna do that?
Respect, summed up in a golden rule: do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Oh, okay.
But see now, how you gonna take that on some real shit? Do to others as you want them to do unto you. So if you're a scandalous person.
Then if you're a scandalous person,
you got scandalous shit.
You got scandalous shit coming to you.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
But you're gonna be ruthless though. Then you turn from scandalous to ruthless to dangerous to
the saga just continues. It's never ending.
Nobody kill you before you get to serial killer, psychopath.
Oh damn!
It don't matter how many.
So do you think that it continue on? Is it like if you was this person in life, you would get worse in life? Do you honestly need to be institutionalized to be corrected or reformed?
Hey, you know what? Some people need to get off the streets.
A lot of people there. If you're on that tip, you need to be off the streets.
You need to be off the streets.
Yeah, exactly.
Because but it's so many nowadays. There's so many crazy people out here. Nowadays, so many people out here doing some scandalous shit. It's hard to say who's who because they come in so many times change. So you got homeless people out here doing shit to people back in the day, it wasn't homeless people. It was your average Joe white guy walking through, or your average Joe black dude.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just a trick.
Yeah,
He over there killing these hoes.
Yeah, exactly.
And you got, white boys like Jeffrey Dahmer out there eating them motherfuckers. You got Richard Ramirez running around here on some bizarre shit.
Yeah.
You got niggas calling shots like Charlie Manson.
Yeah. Shit is different.
You know what I'm saying? So nowadays, it's like anybody could be a killer. It's the kids going around here with these AK. Hey, yo, I don't know if you heard on the news, but they was talking about these cats about the AR-15 on how the designer or the maker of the gun specifically advertised it to teenagers.
That's been since the beginning of time. That's all they advertise to is for the youth.
But I mean, the way they said it on the news, the news only tells you a certain story, whether they broadcast it or they sugarcoat it, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But they mentioned, because I caught it on the news, they said, they said AR-15 is a known gun in most of the video games that these cats be playing. So, for example, back in the day when they had the Columbine shooting, or the shooting at them where little kids got killed, the dude went in there with a fucking AR-15 and laid them people down. Man,
It's so easy. Yeah, it's so easy that, man.
Then you got the white boy running up in the black church and shooting all them black people. Man, who going up in a church?
Crazy people.
Yeah, the motherfuckers insane, son.
You gotta really have a strong hate in your heart.
But
like,
no,
why?
I mean, when he a white boy going into a black church, you gotta really have some mad hate. But that's not even your church.
You been hearing about this black dude that be speaking of real? His name is Charleston White.
Okay, I haven't heard of him.
I want to get him on our show, man. That dude.
Charleston White.
Yeah, he be on all the gang heads. He be on the gang member heads. He used to be a gang member when he was younger, you know what I'm saying? He did time when he was young. They killed some, him and his boys killed some white guy.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But Charleston White, we need to research that and show, I want to show you about him, man.
Charleston White.
He
live in Cali too?
No, he from the South.
Wow.
And he be on these motherfuckers' heads. People be like, oh man, why you come at people like that? Your delivery is like, but man, they've been delivering us some bullshit since the beginning of the time, and people be mad at how he delivered his message to the people.
Oh yeah.
But if you're listening to the message, that should get across though. Regardless if you was in these streets trying to gang bang or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He out here trying to save the people, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
He an activist, he been an activist, you know what I'm saying, for the youth for a while. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, dude, you probably should link him up right now and shit. Man, I like that fool. He be having fools hot. Yeah, check it out, Google him up.
Who?
Charleston White. Yes.
Good shit.
That shit, man, he be on. So, a lot of people feel threatened when you give them the direct message up front with no filter. But then you don't feel threatened when somebody giving you the message straight up and then they telling you some bullshit. But you get offended when somebody telling you some real shit straight up. I don't get it. Yeah, man, but walking through life nowadays is a struggle. It's weird because a lot of people feel they don't have nowhere to turn. If you're going through some issues and you have struggles in life, turn to your family. Always know to turn to your family. Yeah, that guy right there. Say, from Charleston White. He be on. He got his hat. The acronyms is it says it's nigga, but it's really stand for never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. That shit is hard. And people be hating. That's some real shit though, man. We need to check into him. I wanna hit him up so you can do our show, bro. Spit that real shit over here on another man's point of view.
Oh yeah.
They get to hear that shit.
Real.
Yeah, man. So What the rest of the day looking like? What you got planned for the rest of the day? It's still early.
About to eat, go to sleep, get ready to go to class tomorrow. It's wild out here today.
Man, well, we appreciate you guys for tuning in, listening to what we had to say. Like always, we appreciate you. Hit that like and subscribe button. That AMPOV podcast with Willie P and Barry on, man. We be spitting that real shit to y'all, man.
Yeah, for real, man. Hit that like button.
Hit that like button.
Subscribe. We got some more vibes for you. If you want to feel it.
If you feeling it.
Yeah, for real. You got to stop and speak on. You want to ask us a question? Hit us with an email. We got an email address for these cats.
Yeah, just follow the AMPOV podcast. Drop it in our inbox right there.
Okay.
Drop a message right there. We'll get back to you.
Yeah, man, y'all do that.
Expeditiously.
Do that too. We'll be over here playing.
It's a saying in life, you live and you learn. But let's all learn and live.
Yo.
Knowledge is power.
Power is knowledge, nigga.
And with the knowledge, it helps you get the wealth, whether monetary and intellectual. Very on one.
Yo, it's Willie P, man. Get off that material shit.
Another man's point of view.
Real.
We out.
Yo.